The type of compass I encourage you to use, depending on what country you're in, it's also called a set of points. You want to look for one that has these two main features. You want to have this little adjustment screw right here. So with this adjustment screw, as you screw it back and forth, it makes the distance between the metal point and the pencil point larger or smaller. So just make sure that whatever compass you have, you've got this screw here, and then you've got the metal point and the pencil point. The reason why you don't want to use compasses that just have, you know, an axis at the top but no adjustment screw, those are really inaccurate. And especially when you're making sewing patterns for yourself, accuracy is your best friend. Before you start doing anything, what we're going to do is we're going to take our compass, we're going to adjust the compass points. So on my ruler, I'm going to go ahead and put the metal point at the 1 inch mark, and then I'm going to put the pencil point over to where the 5/8 of 1 inch mark is. So it is if you're using a ruler that's divided into eighths, 5/8 of an inch is 1 mark past the 1/2 inch mark. Okay, let me make sure we're right. Cool. And then I'm a little wide, so let me adjust. Is that 5/8? It should be 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8. Yeah, done. Cool. So my compass is adjusted. And now what oh, by the way, quick note, it's going to look very artificial and it's going to feel very artificial for a moment, but this is how you're going to hold your compass as you mark. The reason why you're going to hold your compass up at the top on this weird ring thing is so that your fingers and your thumb doesn't touch the screw point. That's the adjustment point, and we really, now that it's set, we don't want to adjust our ruler. So you're going to take your compass, you're going to, I'm going to start with the longest side just because it's easier. You're going to set the metal point right along the side of your sloper pattern, and then you're going to make a small mark with the pencil point directly onto your paper or fabric. Okay? So, and you're going to lift your compass roughly every 3/4 of an inch or so. On long straight, you know, parts of your pattern, you can go closer to 1 inch. On other parts of your pattern, this is a pants pattern, so at the crotch curve, I'm probably going to put my marks a little bit closer together, just because it's a curve. If you were going to be adding a seam allowance to like a square pattern, like, you know, like a square market bag or something, you know, you can probably even just do 2 or 3 marks on, you know, the end, the middle, and like the beginning of your line, and just connect dots using your ruler. I am going to go roughly every, I don't know, that looks like about 1/2 inch or so. Okay? So you want to make sure that you're marking perpendicular to your line on your pattern, because we'll be playing a large game of connect the dots with all of these dots. I'm going to grab my chalk, and I'm going to play that awesome game of connect the dots. So you're going to grab your chalk,